We're ranking the 5 ultimate whiskey brands delivering high-end flavor for under $75. From bartender-approved ryes to smoky single malts and silky Irish pours, this countdown reveals the Goldilocks zone where value and quality collide. Which bottle offers the most world-class taste per dollar? Let's find out, starting with number 5. At number 5, Michter's US 1 Single Barrel Rye stands out as the rye whiskey that bartenders quietly trust. This Kentucky straight rye earns its place behind high-end bars thanks to a production method that puts flavor first. Every barrel is filled at just 103 proof, a move most distilleries skip because it costs more and yields less. That low entry proof, combined with barrels that are fully toasted before being heavily charred, brings out layers of butterscotch, black pepper, and citrus. Each bottle is drawn from a single barrel and bottled at 45.7% alcohol by volume, delivering a polished, spice-forward profile that is smooth enough to sip neat but lively enough for a Manhattan. Priced around $45 to $50, it's the bartender's handshake, a pour that signals insider respect and proves rye can be elegant, not just punchy. Ardbeg 10-year-old does not just enter the list, it detonates. Built on barley peated to 50 parts per million, this Islay single malt is the benchmark for smoke lovers who want maximum impact without a triple-digit price tag. The secret is not just the malt, it is the stills. Ardbeg runs its spirit through a purifier-equipped pot still, forcing the heaviest oil-black vapors to be redistilled. The result is smoke that hits with campfire intensity but lands clean, layered with espresso, licorice, and a flash of sea salt. After nearly vanishing in the 90s, Ardbeg was rescued in 1997 by Glenmorangie, who doubled down on the peat and rebuilt the distillery around this unapologetic style. Bottled at 46% alcohol by volume, non-chill filtered, and aged a full decade, Ardbeg 10 delivers a $100 plus experience for $60 to $65. For anyone chasing true Islay power, this is the smoke bomb that rewrote the rules. Greenspot is the bottle that rewrites what Irish whiskey can be. Built at Middleton for Mitchell & Son, it is a single-pot still whiskey, a style unique to Ireland, crafted from a mash of both malted and unmalted barley. That choice, along with triple distillation in copper pot stills, gives Greenspot its signature creamy texture and silken mouthfeel. Most blends are made for speed and volume. Here, the process is slow and deliberate, sacrificing efficiency for richness. In the glass, Greenspot layers green apple, honey, and baking spice over a soft, oily body that feels more like dessert than a quick shot. The cask program matters too. About 3/4 of the whiskey ages in ex-bourbon barrels, while 1/4 matures in sherry casks, adding subtle dried fruit and nutty depth without overwhelming the orchard fruit core. For around $60 to $70, Greenspot delivers a polished, luxurious experience that stands apart from both Scotch and bourbon. It is a smooth operator, dangerously easy to drink, and a benchmark for what Irish whiskey can achieve. Old Forester 1920. Prohibition style doesn't just nod to history, it bottles it at full volume. In the 1920s, when most distilleries went dark, Old Forester kept the lights on by selling whiskey as medicine. Those bottles were often filled at higher proof, built to last in pharmacy cabinets and stand up to the era's rougher edges. Today's 1920 honors that legacy with a 115 proof bottling, an unapologetic move in a world where most mainstream bourbons hover around 90 or 100 proof. That extra strength is not just a number, it is a flavor amplifier. The whiskey enters the barrel at 100 proof and rises to 115 proof during aging, concentrating every note. Barrels are hand-picked for richness, drawing out waves of dark chocolate, cherry cordial, maple syrup, and roasted nuts. The result is a dessert bomb with a thick, oily mouthfeel that coats the palate and lingers long after the sip. For around $60, You get a bourbon that routinely embarrasses pricier limited editions in blind tastings. It is widely available, never watered down, and delivers near-luxury power without the chase, making it the go-to for anyone who wants true intensity without crossing into unicorn territory. Wild Turkey. Rare Breed is the bottle that rewrites the value equation for bourbon. This is barrel-proof whiskey, bottled straight from the cask at around 112 to 116 proof, with no water added to dull the flavor. What is inside is a blend of 6, 8, and 12-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon, each batch carefully mingled to balance youthful punch and mature depth. The mash bill leans classic: 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley, a recipe that brings sweetness up front and a rye-driven spice on the finish. Rare Breed's signature comes from its low entry proof. Wild Turkey fills barrels at a lower proof than most, preserving more of the natural grain and wood character. Each barrel is charred to a deep No. 4 alligator char level, coaxing out rich toffee, orange peel, and heavy oak char that lingers on the palate. The result is unapologetic flavor, big, layered, and never watered down. For $50 to $60, you get the kind of intensity and age that other distilleries reserve for their rarest triple-digit releases. Rare Breed is not just available, it is everywhere. A core Wild Turkey expression that delivers cask strength and real aging at a price that makes expensive bottles look like a bad bet. In a world obsessed with hunting unicorns, this is the champion you can actually buy. The proof, the blend, the pedigree, this is 95% of what collectors chase, for a fraction of the cost. Across all 5 bottles, one truth stands out. True whiskey greatness is not about price, it is about precision. Today, the world's best flavor per dollar is hiding in plain sight on your local shelf.